Hello, my Geminis. Welcome to your mid-August reading. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Sailor Solitaire. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you do like this reading, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe so that you stay updated with your tarot readings. We do have here the World in the reverse position, but as I put it down, it kind of flipped over. So I do feel like it's kind of still up in the air, this card. This energy of this card, and this is a major arcana card. This signifies a completion of some sort, so maybe some chapter of your life is coming to an end, and in the reverse position, this could be complications with that. This could be something ending that you wish wouldn't end, although I do feel like in either case, upright, sideways, upside down, I do feel like this is something that is ending, that is a part of your, I guess, natural progression through life, and it's something that you can't fight. You shouldn't resist. It's something that that is coming one way or another, and you can either fight the change, which I believe usually when we try to fight nature, it ends up backfiring on us, or you can just be like this woman in this card, just accept it, and once you do that, you will have a greater perspective, a higher perspective, a bird's eye view, almost like you're literally sitting on top of the world, and to me this card symbolizes rising above something. So whatever trials and tribulations that are existing on this plane, on this material world, on this earth, you can rise above it, and you don't have to get so burdened and so bogged down and so muddled by all this negative energy. You can rise above it. You can possibly meditate or just do something that you really enjoy wholeheartedly, and something that something that clears your mind. Okay, so I feel like there is something major happening for you Geminis, and again, a door may be closing, or a chapter in your life may be closing, but of course there's always, the world keeps turning, the wheels keep turning, and so there's nothing to be afraid of. You may be mourning in some way, or you may be feeling sad by this change, but it is ultimately going to be a transformation of you and your life. Your life will be changing, possibly upgrading. One way or another, though, it's going to be something that changes you spiritually, it changes you as a person, and hopefully you'll use this opportunity, this ending, to find a bit of satisfaction, a bit of pride in the decisions that you've been making, and in the way that you've been choosing to live your life. Okay, so really, really good energy. So I do feel like this is something major that is happening. So whatever it is, I do hope that you remember to try to find your peace of mind within the chaos. Try to ground yourself and try to remember that you are better than that. You can rise above whatever problems that are afflicting you. Okay. Oh, almost made it out there. Let's see what the rest of your spread is like. Let's try to get some more information for you guys, some more insight, some more healing. So let's see what the first card is. This is indicating the overall energies at play for you for the rest of this lovely August. Death in the reverse position. Okay, so definitely this month, the rest of the month, and possibly for the months to come, something is straight up ending. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You have death in reverse, and some of you may literally be dealing with a death close to home. Although for many of you Geminis, this is symbolic. Again, we had that World card showing up, and that was the completion of something, the completion of a life cycle. And now we have this death card showing up as well. Another card symbolizing transformation. We have more butterflies here. And this is a sign for those of you who are literally mourning a death. It says here on this tombstone, life is changed, not taken away. Okay, so that applies for everything, not just people, but every opportunity, every situation in life. It's not taken away from you, it's just changed a little bit. So don't feel like you're getting robbed, you're getting deprived of certain things. I do believe that the universe, or whatever you believe in, is providing for you the best way that is in your best interest. You just have to have a little bit of faith. So when this death card does come reverse, it's like a resistance. And so I do feel like some of you Geminis are really you feel like you are kind of in over your head. You feel like you are drowning in change and in the chaos and in the uncertainty. And you want to have a firm handle on the situation. You want to know what's up. You want to be able to plan ahead. And it's like you almost feel like, there's nothing that you can hold on to, and you're grasping to, something solid, something to rely on, something to, feel secure with. And it's hard for you to find that. And I do feel like because of that feeling of uncertainty and almost panic, I feel for some of you Geminis, it's like you're resisting more change. But I do feel like, again, this is for your best interest. You just need to have a little bit of faith and trust that you will be taken care of. I do feel like in this day and age, we always want to plan out every single thing, every single detail. And so when we're unsure of, what's happening tomorrow or whatever, it makes us freak out a little and we get a little anxious. So again, try to do something that makes you feel good, that calms your soul, that quiets your mind, so that you can, make a way, quiet all the voices in your head, so that you can hear your own intuition and hear the answers. It's not all going to come to you at once, but I feel like the first step is quieting your mind. Okay, so something that you Geminis may be missing is the Sun in the reverse position. Okay, so another major arcana card. I do definitely feel like you Geminis are in the middle of major change, major transformation. Things in your life are permanently, irreversibly changing for better. Definitely for better. It may seem like it's for worse, but I do feel like most of you Geminis know in your heart that what's happening is for your best interest. This Sun card in reverse means that you guys are not doing things that revitalize your spirit. The Sun card is all about connecting with your true self, forgetting about what society or what other people, maybe even what your family and friends think that you should be doing. This is you just going back to those basic things, basic joys in life that just make you happy. No explanation, no need to justify. This is like just you doing what makes you happy. Only you, not anybody else. You're not worried about that. It's just all about you. That's what the Sun card is all about. But when it comes to reverse, it's like you guys are not doing that for whatever reason. Maybe you guys feel like you don't deserve it, or maybe you feel like nothing really makes you happy these days. But I do feel like you have, again, butterflies everywhere. So much transformation, so much growth, and with it, freedom. The wings of a butterfly. They are beautiful, they are delicate, but they also provide freedom. Wings ultimately provide anybody the freedom to take off, to leave situations that are bad for you, and to just explore as well. I do feel like all this change is going to break down a lot of the foundation that you may have been building, but it's also going to open the doors, just, knock down all the doors that have been holding you back from doing what you want to do, doing the things that just make you happy. So no more excuses anymore, Geminis. This is the time, as card is telling you, to make yourself happy. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about taking care of other people. Take care of yourself first and foremost. When the Sun comes reverse, it's like, you need to pamper yourself. You need to do you. You need to get back to what makes you happy and what will make you smile, make your heart smile, make your soul quiet down so that you can take in all the change, all the positive energy that is around you. Clear your head. You've got so many good things coming. But I do feel like some of you Geminis are resisting this change. Yes, this change is scary. It may lead to some insecurity, but it also brings freedom. Okay, so general advice for you Geminis is the Eight of Wands. Okay, so more fire energy of the Sun, and we have this Eight of Wands. Wands is the fire element. This is all about your inspiration, your passion, and when this Eight of Wands appears, this is like you guys need to get inspired. Again, you guys need to do something that makes you happy. This is all about you. Be a little bit selfish. Okay, don't do things that you think you should be doing. Just do something that just refreshes your spirit, something that hits your soul, like deep down in you, and reminds you what it is to be alive. This is all about life, living life and enjoying the moment. And especially with this Eight of Wands, this is like finding inspiration, finding that drive to get you out of bed every day. To get you out of bed and to, wake up every day with a purpose. So I do feel like maybe some of you Geminis need to be reminded of, why you are on this planet. What makes you tick? What makes you feel good to be alive? Figure that out. Meditate on it. And then I feel like once you have that drive back, you won't be so resistant to the changes that are coming. Okay, so the outcome card for you Geminis is the Unknown in the reverse. Okay. Gemini is definitely something major going on for you. Okay, so when this card comes, doesn't matter if it's reversed or not, this card is saying that the future is unknown. This future is not set in stone, and this future is yours for the taking. Again, more symbols of freedom here, and with this Unknown card. I wish I could give you guys more information about this, but this is like, why you're being left in the dark is for a purpose. And I know tarot is like, okay, well, I came here for some answers. Tell me what's going to happen. But even sometimes, even tarot is like, I'm not ready to reveal the answers. I'm not ready, or you Geminis may not be ready to figure out, to know what's going on. And I do feel like this is part of the mystery. If you have all the answers, what's the point, right? And that's exactly what this Eight of Wands is all about. Olive! Milkshake, go away. So that is exactly what this Eight of Wands is all about. It's about finding something that just inspires you and that gives you that push to just be everything that you can be. And again, you are going to have to face a lot of uncertainty. You're going to have to face some losses, take some losses, but then I do feel like, what's coming is going to be a lot better. This Eight of Wands is just urging you to figure out, to reignite the passion that is within you. For some of you, maybe it's like you guys are getting out of a relationship or something, possibly a divorce. This could be a literal death, and I do feel like maybe for some of you, these butterflies are, symbolizing freedom and symbolizing transformation. So transform your pain, transform that loss into a win. Try to transform the way you think about something. So turn that problem into a blessing. I know it's hard, and with this Unknown card not really giving us much help, I hope that you can be comforted by the uncertainty. That is really the magic of life, and I feel like, because this future is still hidden from us, still unknown, I do feel like this means that it's yours for the taking, it's yours for the creating, and the future is whatever you want it to be. But I do feel like, as your general advice, this is saying get back on that horse, Don't stop, because your life is not taking away. Yes, you may have had some losses, but it's time now to start moving. You know, just slowly, but definitely you need to reignite your passion, reignite that flame that keeps you going. So I am very interested in knowing how this plays out. I'll see you guys in my September reading. If you do want a personal reading with me, something more specific, tailored to you, Geminis, then send me an email, solitaire@thesailor@gmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I do hope that this reading was helpful for you. I'll see you guys next time. Love you.